Hey guys, so here's the look I'm doing for you today. It is like a kind of sort of glamorous sort of look, but I find it's pretty easy to do. It doesn't take me very long, and it's using pretty much Bare Minerals. Their loose eyeshadows. I did use one that wasn't theirs because I didn't have like that color in Bare Minerals, and I already had that color in like 20 million other eyeshadows, and so I didn't really want to buy another Bare Minerals eyeshadow in this color I wanted to use because I already have it so many times, you know what I mean? So I did cheat and use one eyeshadow that wasn't from them, but that's okay. So yeah, this is the look I did. Really pretty, really simple. I paired it with like a glamorous sort of curly hair today. If you notice at the end of the video when I'm showing you what I did for my face, I did have a middle part. I totally just had to change that and refilm this intro because it looked, I did not like it at all. My bangs do not want to cooperate ever, and I think I just look better with that side part. So yeah, but if you want to see how I did these like really glamorous, like super curly, wavy kind of hair, curls, I don't know what I'm saying, super wavy hair, if you want to see how I do that, let me know in the comments, and I will totally do a hair tutorial, because the last one I did was like forever ago, and it was on my webcam, and it just looked a hot mess. Also, if you notice my background is different, I did finally give in and get a desk, and I changed everything. I posted a picture of it on Instagram, I can't talk, the other day when I kind of set it up, and so if you want to see that, you can go check it out. I will do an updated video on kind of this whole filming room once it's completely put together, because I did also get a new bed and blah 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 blah. But if you want to see, you know, those updates, and if you want to see, you know, when I do looks on a daily basis and that kind of thing, just follow me on Instagram. It's pretty simple stuff. Yeah, if you notice also the lighting is kind of like dull and drab, that's because it's raining, and it's been raining these last couple days here where I live in Florida, and it's just like sad, and the sky looks really sad, but I really wanted to film this video, so sorry it looks kind of dull. It's because the sun is not out and it's cloudy and gray outside, and it's just a sad day. So yeah, that is what I'm doing today. I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you'd like to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. Alright, so I'm starting out with primer, and I'm using my Wet n Wild primer. So the first color I'm taking is Queen Phyllis, and this is just kind of like a shimmery, really light champagne color. And then just on a flat shader brush, I'm going to put this on the inner corner of my eye, on the top and bottom lash line. And I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. I'm then going to take the color Celestine, and this is kind of like a shimmery kind of champagne color that has a bit of like a grayish taupe kind of tone to it. It just comes off as like a really shimmery champagne-y looking color. It's just a little more cool toned than the Queen Phyllis color. And I'm just going to put this all across my entire eyelid. I'm stopping just shy of the crease. Alright, so next I'm going to take a piece of tape. I kind of accidentally threw out my little straight edges from all my eyelashes, so unfortunately I have to use tape, which I don't like to do, but I just make sure it's really hardly sticky, just sticky enough that it'll stick to the side of my face, because I hate when it pulls off my foundation. And just kind of angle this to whichever angle is best for your face. Alright, so this is the only color I'm not using from Bare Minerals, and that's Mocha from Makeup Geek. And the reason I'm using this is because I don't have like a dark, medium to dark brown from Bare Minerals, and I didn't want to buy one because I have this color already, and I have a lot of medium browns already, so I didn't want to, you know, spend the money on it, so pretend this is a Bare Minerals color. And I'm just using an angled kind of brush. This is a Lancôme one. And I'm going to put this right next to the tape. And I am going to blend it onto the lid in little, short little strokes. Just kind of feathering it over. And I'm going to make sure I just have a nice pointed kind of triangle shape right here. And you just kind of want to pull the brown in and then pull the Celestine on top of the brown, and I just kind of keep going back and forth like that, and that's what ended up, that's how you end up making it nice and blended. Alright, so the next color is such a fun color. This is called Sun, and I just got this is the most recent one I purchased, and I just absolutely love this shade. You guys know I've like said it so many times, you're probably tired of hearing it, but I love warm. Like, I love warm colors. They're my favorites. Any kind of warm tone kind of colors, those are my favorite things to wear. And this is such a warm tone orangey color, but it's not bright orange. It's still a little more toned down than bright orange. And I really love that, especially when I do it in the crease, because it gives you that nice warm orangey feel, but it doesn't look like bright orange. So I'm not actually going to dip into the actual powder. I'm just going to dip into the lid. And this is a Sigma brush. I don't know what the new number is. It's the smaller crease brush. And basically I get the tiniest bit on the tip of this brush, and I'm really just dabbing into this little dust on the top. And then we're gonna blend that on top of the Mocha, just on the top line. And I'm only doing a little bit of this at a time and building it up, because I don't want it to get too bright here. And I'm just gonna go over the top of that line and then across the entire crease. And this is probably my favorite small blending brush. You guys know that I have like a bunch of these, the 226 from MAC, but this is somehow better. They look so similar, but this just works so much better than that brush. I hardly even use those anymore. Yeah, so I'm just blending across the crease and very lightly blending it up. I'm not putting a highlight color because I like, I like how this looks with a very toned down highlight. So you want to just make sure that after you really don't have any product left on the brush, you're very lightly blending above, just so it fades really nicely. Alright, and then the last color I'm taking is this one right here, and it's called Luxe. This is one of the liner shadows, but you can still use it like a regular eyeshadow, or you can use it like an eyeliner, whichever you prefer. But I'm going to use this for a shadow today. Again, I'm only going to take from the lid, like I did with the last color. And I'm using the same angled brush I used for the darker brown. Just really stamping that into the brush. And then I'm going to press this right on the outer part here. Like usual, when I put darker colors here, I'm not bringing it too far in or too far up. Like I always say, I'm just kind of keeping it really close right here to the edge. I'm going to take this blending brush just to make sure it's nice and blended in and not too harsh. And then just kind of build it up to how dark you want it to be. Alright, and now you can take off your tape. Boom, you got a nice crispy edge now. And then I'm going to take this really small smudgy brush from Lancôme. And I'm going to use Mocha from Makeup Geek again. And this is what I'm going to take on my lower lash line. I am trying to stay super, super close to my lashes today. I don't really want this to be a super like blown out look underneath. I want it to be really close to my eyelashes. So I'm taking my time. Make sure you take your time with this so it doesn't like get messy under there. And just a little bit of shadow at a time and going right all the way across. And I'm going to wipe off the brush and then lightly blend that brown color into the inner corner color so they kind of transition from one to the next. Alright, and that is the finished eyeshadow. So next I'm going to put on my eyeliner and I will be right back. Alright, so next I'm just going to curl my lashes, and I'm using my Chanel eyelash curler. For my lashes today, I'm using the Demi 102, which are my favorite eyelashes. So I'm going to put these on, and I'm going to put on mascara on my bottom and top lashes, and I'm using Revlon's Grow Luscious. And then I'll be right back to show you what I'm going to do for the rest of my face. Alright guys, so I already did my foundation and everything, but I'll show you anyway. I used today the Double Wear foundation in Rattan, but this is too dark for me right now, but I wanted the yellow undertone, of course, so I used this, and I actually put a pump of my ProLongwear concealer in there to make it lighter, and it actually worked pretty okay, so that's not so bad. So I used that. I used just this under my eyes. I used my L'Oreal True Match and Crayon and W123 for my face blemishes. I set my under eyes with Bare Minerals Well Rested, and then I set my whole face with Translucence powder in the color 200 Buff. I also put on my bronzer, and I used my Estee Lauder Soft Shimmer Bronzer for that. So for blush today, you probably already know what I'm going to say, and that is, since the eyes are warm, I want warmer face. As usual, that's what I always do. Today I'm going to use a Milani blush, and I'm going to use the one in Dolce Pink. It's a pink one, but it's definitely a warm toned kind of pink. It has a little bit of kind of like a oranginess, not orangey, but like a peachiness to it. I'm going to use that on a MAC 168. I haven't used this brush in forever and a day. Since I've, you know, moved my stuff and, you know, got my little setup here, I've, you know, been able to put my brushes over here that were like back on that thing for a while. So now that all of them are in front of me all the time, I've used like so many different brushes today than I usually would, because I can actually like see them all. And I don't just kind of like choose a bunch and throw them on the floor next to me. I've been trying really hard to branch out with different lip colors, but it's hard for me. I really like what I really like, and so I end up using it a lot, and then you guys probably get bored of it. I'm trying my best here, people. So I'm going to use Cherish from MAC all over first. And my lips have been like extremely dry lately, so every time I put on lipstick it looks like crap. But I try anyway, just cause I want to be pretty. And then I'm gonna take Crème Cup, because I want a little pinky to this for some reason. And I'm just gonna put a little of that on top. Alright guys, so I'm gonna skip highlighter today because I've been so oily lately that like I'm not doing highlighter because I think it makes me look even more oily. So yeah, that is the finished look. I hope this was helpful and insightful and fun for you guys to watch. And please leave requests below, and also any questions you might have. And yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Bye.